right, Sarah, you're up first.
Okay, so to go into more detail, I started out thinking about what to do as my business. And as I mentioned the other day, my dad and I had always talked about opening like a smoothie company as a joke because my name was Sara, so he named it Sara Smoothies. And as soon as I heard that I was going to be able to make a company, I immediately thought straight of doing this because I feel like it would kind of make something come true, even though it's not like a real thing. Um, so I started out with my logo, and it took me a while to really get the way I liked because I'm more of like a illustrator type of person and I like to draw things. So I drew out all my fruit, and I put the strawberry as the, oh no, what is it called?
Apostrophe.
Thank you, apostrophe. And I like how that one came out, and I chose like a color palette that was kind of like pastel-y because I think that that kind of flows well with smoothie companies. And then I moved on to my business card and my cover letters and everything. And I made the cover letter and the envelope more simple because I feel like that's something that when someone looks at, you don't want a bunch of like stuff on it, and it would be easier to read. So I kept it like one of the colors in my color palette, and I just kind of made it a gradient. Um, and I think they came out pretty good. And then I went on to my menu because I really wanted to start working on that because that was like one of my biggest things that I was excited to make. And I kept it simple and easy to read, and it would be, I think it's 5x9. And I put some illustrations on the front to make it more fun and like pleasing to look at. And I kept all the fonts similar. And then the back, I actually got some input to make, put some more color into it. So I put the create your own into a box that made it pop more. And I really like how it came out. And then I put like my illustrations of my fruit on there too. And then I started doing my boards when I got home because we were stuck inside. So I sanded them with my dad, and he helped me sand them and paint them. And then I used chalk markers, and I actually wrote everything out in colored white pencil first. And then I went over it twice very carefully because when you mess up and you erase it, it leaves like a stain on the board. So I actually had to be very slow, and each board took me like 2.5 to 3 hours. So that's my first one that I did. And then I did 3 more.